Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel today. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are in good health and doing fine. Okay, so as you guys can see on today's tutorial, I've already done my brows, okay, and I'm using the Glam Light Masterpiece eyeshadow palette for today's look, and this is what it looks like. And I'm also using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and this is also what it looks like. Okay, so that is the shade that I'm using. I'm going in with it first, and I'm just putting it on the center of my eyes. Okay, just trying to get the shape that we need for the eye look today. So I'm just packing in the eyeshadow and kind of blending it out slightly. Now I'm going into this grayish shade, and I'm also using it to blend out this dark shade. So that was basically what I was doing. And today's look is kind of a grayish silver, silverish look, if there's anything like that. And I always try to cheer myself up anytime I'm doing my makeup. Nothing beats a little dance and all. So as you can see, the eye is properly blended. So I'm just trying to remove harsh lines because I hate harsh lines. I don't know if it's only me, but I just hate harsh lines anytime I'm doing my makeup. Now moving on, I went ahead to use that almost white shade on that Glam Light eyeshadow, and I placed it right on my brow bone, and I continued blending it out. Now I went in with a fluffy brush, and I also continued blending that out just to remove harsh lines. And now I've already cut my crease. There's no need showing you guys because I've done it 1,000,001 times. Now I went in with the same shade that I used the last time, and I used it to set this eyeshadow, this cut crease. Now I used the pallete base, and that was in Rumour 2. So I also went in with the dark shade from the Glam Light and continued blending out the eyeshadow, trying to get my outer corner of my eyes, so I now went in with the gray shade from Glam Light also, and I packed it in on my lid, on the half part of my lid, as you can see, and I continued packing it in until I got the right shade that I needed, or the pigment that I needed. So this is Louise pigment, and I've forgotten the shade, but yeah, it looks like it's a silver shade. So I continued packing it in on top of that Glam Light grayish shade. So like I said before, this look is kind of a grayish silverish look. So yeah, that's what I'm serving today. And your girl is always checking to make sure everything is okay. Now moving on to my eyeliner from Morphe. This is a felt tip eyeliner, and I use it to line my lid just to make that eye look pop. Now moving on, I use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to define my real lashes. Okay, now it's time to remove my tapes. I'm sure you guys already know why I always put on some tapes each time I'm making some type of videos. It's just for definition. It gives you a specific look, like it just makes the eyeshadow stay at a place, like not go all over your eyes. You know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, eyelash fixed and all that. So now I'm cleaning up my face, okay, trying to get a clean face from all those eyeshadows and everything. So I'm just using a wet wipe to clean my face, remove glitters, and now I'm going into with Smashboxcosmetics photo finish primer to prime my face, and I'm using the Black Up Matifying foundation today for my foundation. So I'm just going all over my face applying that foundation. So usually before I prime, I always moisturize my face, even though I don't show it. Now moving on, I went in with my Stella Cosmetics Shape and Shade Contour Dough, and I'm using the dark shade to contour my face. This is a cream contour, guys. I always like to use my cream contour to contour my face. Look at that, cream contour to contour my face. Now I'm wrapping. Anyway, I went ahead to blend out that contour using my, contour brush. So yeah, I kept on contouring that face, and now I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer, and this is in the shade 13. So I went ahead to apply my concealer, highlight all the necessary places that I wanted to highlight. Now I went ahead to use my my concealer brush to, blend out that concealer. Now I also went ahead to use my foundation brush to buff out all the concealers and contour and all whatnot, just to make my face flawless and remove harsh lines from the concealer, contour, and foundation. So you always want to do this to smoothen out your face. And I went in with my Huda Beauty setting powder, and I use it to set my face, okay? And this is in the shade Cinnamon Bun. So I use it to set my whole face, the place I applied the concealer and the contour and all. So now I'm going in with my Juvia's Place setting powder also, and this is in the shade Sahara. So I use it to bake my face. So as you can see, I'm just pressing it in on my face, just pressing it in, just to give me that beautiful highlight. Now I'm slicing up my contour. I don't know, I always like to do this, and it defines your contour. It just makes your contour pop. Yeah, I'm always dancing. A little dance goes a long way. Anyway, for my under eyes, I went back with that dark shade from Glam Light, and I continued, blending it in. Now I also went in and used my fluffy brush to, blend it out very well, just to smoothen my under eyes and make it, beautiful and soft. Now I went ahead and also took that grayish silverish shade from Glam Light, and I placed it right on my inner corner, and now I'm blending out or buffing out the powder from my face. The girl is feeling herself. What do you think? So I just continued buffing out the powder, okay, excess powder, and making my face flawless. Now I went in with my Juvia's Place the Chocolate Mini, and I used that almost red shade from it to bronze my face. So I went ahead to bronze all the places that needed to be bronzed to add some color to my face after so much powder. Now moving on to my blush, I'm using my Morphe blush palette, and I'm swiping through those two shades just to get the right shade that I needed. And I just went ahead to apply it on my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and also on my forehead. Now using my Catrice eye colored pencil, and this is in the shade white, I went ahead to line my waterline. Now I'm using my Juvia's Place highlighter, and this is the Royalty 2 highlighter. This highlighter is a light, guys. Okay, now I'm using my Morphe colored pencil. I think this is in the shade Secret, to line my lips. And I also used another one from Morphe, and that was in the shade Kissy and Coffee. I think Coffee and Kissy, something like that. So I use it to go all over my lips after lining with Secret. Yeah. Now I also went in with my L'Oreal Paris lipstick, okay, and this is in the shade Beach or something like that. Yeah, Beach. So I went all over it, you know, on my lips, and just to make the whole lips pop, I went in with my setting spray, and this is from the Silky Girl. This is a Silky Girl setting spray. And yeah, this is the finished look, guys. Your girl is slaying. This is the finished look. Yep. So yeah, this is the end of today's tutorial, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, okay? Yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, make sure you check out my other videos and leave me a beautiful comment. Okay guys, thank you so much, and I will see you on my next video. God bless you. Bye.